Gaming on PC, the first thing you gotta do is check the settings. Okay, so thanks to the heroic efforts of the legendary Edric. So, just a clarification, Dragon Quest III is a prequel. I haven't played that, okay? We're going straight to Dragon Quest I. That's it, that's all I got. Create a new adventure log. And again, just to reconfirm, I've played Dragon Quest XI, that was many years ago, and I'll be honest, I played it completely wrong. So I'm open to having my eyes opened. Decide a name. Tang. And one day I will spot. Oh, that's how this thing works. Okay. We'll have an English, please. Do you want to display the... You want to display the location of your current objective on the map? Yes. You should name him Ting K and rebrand to that. Ting K? Why the K? Oh, combo of Tang and Twink. I honestly, I really wanted just to get Tang. I'm gonna be real with you. I really wanted Tang as a name, but I couldn't get it. Selected difficulty. Let's just go right in the middle. Yep, it's got auto-saving. Perfect. Just push for partner? Nazo, I'm always pushing for partner, bro.
Hear me.
Although I'd love someone to do a clips channel for me. That'd be great.
Hero. Can you hear me? A great darkness threatens this world.
That's really loud.
It may already be too late. Nevertheless, perhaps you, Scion of Erdrick, might prevail. Please, you must make for Tantacha. You must do all that you can. The fate of the world rests with you.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that's so... I love how this looks already. I don't know if you saw, but I have a Monster Hunter Wild Palico hat keychain. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, look at this. Canst thou stand? Speak to me. Tis not. I can yet fight. Oh, I've got to press anything. It just auto-proceeds. We find ourselves surrounded. Captain, all is surely lost. I cannot permit it to be, for should we fall, who shall remain to keep the fiends from our kith and kin? Us, apparently. Who? Thou art here to aid us? Wow, straight into it. We're in thy debt, stranger. Hast thou not come to our aid we might well have perished. Indeed, to be a whole host of monsters single-handedly is the work of no ordinary warrior. If I might ask, what bringeth thee to the forest alone, stranger? Journeyest thou somewhere? Thou art of the line of mighty Erdrick. So Erdrick is the hero from the third game? The hero of legend? Hence thy prowess with the blade. And a voice heard in a dream did truly tell thee to make for Tintagel? It's funny because in my home county we have a place called Tintagel. Nonsense! Such talk is the stuff of fairy tales. Hold thy tongue, thou addressest our deliverer. Stranger, we are guardsmen of the king of that very realm. Allow us to escort thee hence. 'Tis the very least we can do. Behold, yonder lieth fair Tintagel. Yonder lieth. And beyond it, that accursed isle, upon which standeth the dwelling place of that foul demon who did appear as if from nowhere to lead the fiends against us. I love games that drop you in immediately and build exposition over the length of the first act. Droplets of details versus detail first, then lead-ups to action. Yeah, because one of them's like the latter is the Square Enix approach, right? Like really long, 2 hour long prologue at the very beginning to like usually just to lore dump the hell out of you. And again though, Final Fantasy VII just threw you in there, so varies. So to 10. Yeah, 10 does actually. Yeah, you're right. The lighting seems off. It doesn't seem off to me, unless it's my. I do have like a nightlight feature, but that doesn't start till 7, so that shouldn't be on the game yet. We should go ahead and inform the king of thy coming. His esteemed Majesty, Lorik XVI, will surely grant an audience to one such as thee. Truly, Captain, we have only this man's word that he is indeed the son of the legendary hero. The veracity of that claim is neither here nor there. That we were delivered from marauding fiends by his courage and strength of arms is enough. Tintagel, nay, our entire world, hath need of such warriors as he. But forgive me, stranger. I have not yet asked of thee thy name. To whom shall I inform his majesty that we owe our lives? Ting! They've done a really good job shading the cape there as well. That's really bright.
Well met, traveller. It seemeth thou art a warrior of great skill. We have long awaited the coming of one such as thee. The captain did relate to me the tale of how thou didst best a whole horde of fiends single-handedly, and did thereby deliver he and his comrades from peril. And not only this, but thou art of the bloodline of mighty Erdrick. Is this true?
Then thou knowest, of course, the legend of thine ancestors' deeds.
Do I just say yes here? Guess what I mean about the lighting? Really bright? Too bright? A bit like Bloom or something, right?
But of course thou dost. Even babes in arms know the tale by heart.
I should have said no.
In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did
Maybe I shouldn't
receive
have.
of the almighty goddess the sphere of light, and by its power was our world rid of the monstrous menace that beset it. Yet the tales make no mention of any of the heroes' bloodline having survived to the present day. Thou truly believest it to be so? That thou art of the line of Erdrick?
Apparently.
Praise be! These are glad tidings indeed. But possessest thou proof, perhaps, of this claim? Or are we to believe it based solely on a voice heard in a dream? Thou plainly wearest thy heart on thy sleeve, young man. 'Tis an endearing trait indeed. Mine own line is one intimately entwined with that of the hero of legend. And according to the tales passed down among us, the hero who laid low the lord of the underworld was also guided by a voice heard in dreams.
Majesty, please. It will not do to share the secrets of the royal line so freely.
Calm thyself. Though we lack for proof, I would place my faith in this youngster nonetheless.
Damn, okay.
Better that than lose all hope for the salvation of our benighted realm.
Yes, Majesty.
Now, young hero, thou too wouldst know the truth of thy bloodline, wouldst thou not? Then hie thee to the cave that doth bear thine ancestors' title, and to the Shrine of Rain. Return to me with what thou findest there. This shall be thy reward for aiding my guardsmen. Go forth, brave hero, and may the goddess guide thee.
Wow, okay. Tim receives 120 gold coins and some useful items, and puts them in his bags. Opening them in menus easy, just give triangle a press, okay? Anytime during a conversation or immediately after it's ended, you can commit what you heard to memory by pressing the start button. Anything you've chosen to keep in mind can be revisited by selecting recall on the menu. Oh god, it gets even. Oh god, if I turn ambient occlusion off, it gets even brighter. Okay. Alright. This is how it feels. Do I use my D-pad just for the sake of it? Hey buddy, when thou hast accrued sufficient funds, thou wouldst have been well advised to purchase better weapons and armour. Thus armed, thou might contend with more powerful foes, and through besting them, grow still stronger. Okay. His Majesty is a man too trusting by half. To place his faith in one of whom he knoweth so little is... Okay. Get out of here then, shall we? Oh, whoops. Just gonna quickly talk to them again, just to make sure they don't get any extra information. Should start. Okay, there we go. You. Far be it from me to question His Majesty's wisdom in grasping the thread of hope, however slender when it presenteth itself. Pray, do as he hath asked of thee. His Majesty hath suffered much, and I would not see his hopes dashed once more. Okay. Yeah, pray visit to Erdrick's Hollow and the Shrine of Rain, both. Okay. Well, to be fair, we have enabled objective markers as part of the quality of life features, so I imagine when we go into the overworld, it'll tell us where to go. Now, what's funny is this might actually be my first actual HD-2D game I've played. 2D HD, however you say it. You fancy going faster? Try holding circle. Of course. Love that. Hey, buddy. He wants us to prove our birthright. That's fine. Okay, those doors are locked. What does this symbol here mean? Saving. You can record your progress in an adventure log by praying in a church or by speaking with members of the clergy you find out about. Okay? So, you do confessions and save. That's great. Oh, I love that. Most towns are home to several shops. Some sell weapons, armor, and some deal in items. Their wares vary, so make sure to stop by any new shop you see. Be sure to equip your belongings instead of leaving them to languish in your bag. You can do this by going to the equipment section of the main menu. Of course. Definitely equipped. Hey, buddy. Oh god, don't try and buy anything. So it tells us if it's better or not. Okay, we can't buy any improvements just yet, but that's fine. To be fair, if I'm going to go anywhere, it would make sense to go to the shop here. So, do I want to get any of these? Right, let's get 5 more of these. We'll just get more of those for now. We'll do it that way. Wait. Why no, man? I am not the Princess Graylin. Though if thou wishest me to accompany thee, I shall. But thou art fair indeed. Wait, sorry, what? Wait, why are you accompanying me? Hello? So she won't follow us out of town, will she? No, good. Imagine. If you feel a bit lost, press square to look at your map and it'll show your current location and give you a good idea of your surroundings too. Traveler's Tips are a curated collection of useful information can be found in the MISC menu. Miscellaneous. Be sure to give it a look if you need help with controls or aren't quite sure how to get on with your adventure. More tips will be added as you progress, so make a point of checking for new tidbits. Tidbits? Those tidbits. With a D. Maybe I'm wrong. There we go, we know we're roughly to proceed. So if we just follow the road, actually, when the road ends and take a left, that's our path. Then again, that looks like a place of interest. Right, so this is how the combat works. Oh, I love that animation. That's cool as hell. The question is, do we have... Okay, so we can have ultra fast combat. Nice. Hell yeah. And we leveled up. I want to check out that point of interest over there. Some plain clothes, an open club, and some money. Nice. Hey, slime. That's fine. This might even get him in one. Yeah, slimes are always easy. Now, if I remember correctly, the only slimes that I'll really, like, definitely target are the silver slimes?
Not today.
Not today. They did voice the character. Kind of. So Erdrick's Hollow up to the right, Wayfarer's Chapel. No, Erdrick's Hollow up top, Wayfarer's Chapel to the right. Okay. I think that's that chapel there on the map, right there. It only takes 2 hits to these dudes. I will say, I dislike random battle encounters so much. Hey, my dude!
8 whole years. Is this still nice?
8 whole years. Holy crap. So if I look at it upside down, which is kind of in the spirit, right? It's kind of nice. See what I did there? Hope you're doing well though, Squid. Good to see you, buddy. What do you guys think of the look of this game so far? I think this game looks absolutely gorgeous. Genuinely, this is stunning. I'm assuming I have no abilities right now. Oh no, I do. This should kill, and then we'll heal up after this. Back in a second. Take your time, buddy. Level 3. Hey, we've learned how to heal. Perfect. Oh, whoops. Saves that problem there. So now, if I go to abilities... Oh. Ah, it doesn't count as it's a spell. Of course it is. Oh, I have no mana points. No, I do. Oh, I have full health. Oh, because I leveled up. I love that the default score is the reorchestrated version. Yeah, because for me personally, while the original's always cool, I always prefer the reorchestrated because that's usually what they intended. They just couldn't due to like file size limitations, as you know. But I do love how they've kept all the UI sounds though, the original. That's cool. Autoplay cutscenes, voices, okay. Helpful, difficulty. To be fair, actually, there is no original music. Ah, brightness. Oh god, the acceleration on that is horrible. Let's make it about 35. That's a lot better. All kinds of icons can pop up next to characters, names in battle, which symbolize temporary changes to their attributes. You have the buffs and debuffs, entries again if you fancy learning more. If you store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bottomless bags. That said, you won't be able to rummage through the item or equipment bags while in a fight, no matter how neatly you pack. In short, if you think you'll need to call on something in battle, keep it on your persons. Okay. Usually what they intended, except for Matsu. The OG score, the limitations, was what he had in mind. He talks about how he struggled with orchestration once he had the means to do it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think it looks great now, though. Oh. Phew. At last, we're at Erdrick's Hollow. It was no easy feat to reach it. Our onward journey will be a little easier, I fear. The hero's grave lieth in the cavern's deepest reaches, or so the legends tell. Let us forget this folly and return homeward. We barely made it thus far in one piece. Do we really mean to dive headlong into further danger? Come, friends. Now is not the time to lose heart. Together there is no hardship we might not overcome. Aye. Gird up thy loins. Here is where our adventure truly begins. Thou art a warrior, it seemeth. Seekest thou too the grave of the hero of legend? Yeah, just as I thought. When once again the fiends appear to hero's tomb, retire. Therein the hero's power from thine own self to acquire. Thou wert led here by the old adage, wert thou not, sorry. As were we. Which maketh us rivals. This being so, allow me to proffer a piece of advice. Look out behind thee. Quick! We must not allow him to reach the grave before us. Must you really resort to such underhanded means? How else is our esteemed rival to learn that a true hero must learn to see through such simple ruses? Come! Fun fact, he's a melodic and thematic genius, but he doesn't orchestrate his own music. He's worked with the same orchestrator since Final Fantasy VII. Together they are unmatched. Oh, interesting. Whereas, like, Soken, for example, he's got, like, a huge classical background, hasn't he? Because he's, like... I've learned more about him because in the Trash Taste podcast, they had the... Well, it's one of the roles this guy did. Like, a localizer for Final Fantasy, or for Square Enix, really, on the show. And they talked about Soken, and they talked about this big, like, background his father had as being, like, one of the lead trumpets for the Tokyo Orchestra. And while he likes to push out and, like, do, like, other crazy things, like have a rock band and all the different things, when he needs to, he can just, like, easily call upon his classic background, which is cool. Enchanted parchments adorned with wisdom that allow their readers to learn new spells and abilities. However, reader be warned, one can read them only once before they crumble into dust. Okay. Question, I can't tell if it's just a maze or they want me to actually find the most efficient route. Hey, nice. Let's go around this way. Welcome back, Squid. Welcome back. Hey, nice. Another shield. Do I want to equip that? Nope, already have one. Cool. I'm going to assume this game didn't allow a sprint feature back in the day. Oh, yes. Oh, dragon scale. Nice. What are you doing here? The dark, it frightened me so. What I would not give to be safely home. Can I help you? Nope. Okay. Hey! Wow. Hoyers! You're far too kind. I don't know why the alert isn't working. Never mind, it's really delayed! Hey, thank you so much. You've been an absolute pleasure to have around. You know what, Hoyers, you get to decide. Do I make a beeline for the next level, or do I explore all the places I haven't explored in this level? You can pick. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. The brand new sub. I don't know how much you got to see, but we got to see the end of Final Fantasy Tactics this morning, which was just awesome. Always explore like a good JRPG. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You gotta remind me to be more patient, because old me couldn't play these games, so that's why I'm like reliving them now. Or living them now, sorry, not reliving them. I have a really bad memory of the Dragon Quest series, and it's really stupid, but this is what it is. So I'd never played any Dragon Quest ever before, and I was probably like 3 years into streaming. I've been here for like 9 years now. was like 3 years in, and I developed this really weird problem where if I talked for more than like an hour and a half, my throat would be in this like horrible pain, and I just couldn't talk anymore. It just kept happening, and I didn't know what it was. And it was during this time that I started playing a Dragon Quest game where, ding ding ding, there was lots of reading out. It was Dragon Quest 11, I think. There was still a fair amount of like voiced work in there, so it wasn't too bad. But as a result, it got really hard to stream, which meant I could only play Dragon Quest in like 1 to 2 hour stints. And Dragon Quest 11 is a very big game. Have you ever used B Propolis? Well, I don't know what that is. It helps a lot with talking a lot. I use it whenever I go to my psychologist. God damn, I didn't know that. Basically, it's like a spray. Interesting, because literally all I would do before, it's not a problem anymore. 98% of the time now. I can stream for like 10 hours, not a problem. But at the time, I was like, throat lozenges, freaking every kind of honey tea you could imagine. I was like downing. I went off. I cut dairy, like majority of dairy out of my diet, because dairy can like play havoc in your throat sometimes. Right, so we've been around. So I need to go up. Oh, I came in that way, so don't really need to go left, really, do I? No. So let's go up here again. Yeah, I see it. Hey, buddy. You okay? Am I lost? Surely not. I need only think. Also, you've never played any Dragon Quest ever before either. Interesting. Okay. I wonder at what point should we replay Final Fantasy Tactics? No. I want to play through Dragon Quest 1 and 2 now. And then I was considering playing Final Fantasy 12. I have beaten that game before, but it was something like 6 years ago. And now that I've played Tactics, I would like to like refresh my mind a little bit. Do you recommend the Zodiac Age? Wait, are you telling me not to hook up my PS2 and play this? I am half miming you. I do have Zodiac Age, but look, I bought this the other week, right? And the reason why I bought it, you ready for this, dude? It cost me £2. I don't know where you're from, so if you're American, that's just about $3. Not even that. It was like $2.60, roughly. It's like 1 to 1.30 at the moment. Yeah. You're from Mexico, 50 pesos? Yeah, so if it's equivalent of like, yeah, $2.60 US, or whatever that is in pesos, it's ridiculous, man. Honestly, like, it's got the original normal price in here as well from whenever it was. Normally, £33. It's less than a coffee from Starbucks. Yeah, and Starbucks is bad coffee too, right? I don't know where it is. I don't know what it's like in Mexico. I don't like Starbucks coffee in the UK. In fact, I think anyone who usually people who have like coffee from Starbucks in the UK, they're generally ordering things that aren't really that coffee. It's more like they're frappes and everything. Ooh, damn. No, Zodiac Age is good, and because I'm assuming then the original Final Fantasy 12 doesn't have the fast forward feature that's like so prevalent in Zodiac Age. 314 gold. Hell yeah. Exactly, the fast forward works wonders, and the Gambit job system is a lot better. Oh, did they improve the Gambit system too? So obviously, I've only played the remastered version. Is it bad? I was tempted to re-buy it for PS4 just so I could get trophies. It's bad, isn't it? It's really bad. Oh. Ah, okay, so they weren't all on the first level. Frightened? Me? Nonsense. I'm merely resting. Oh, then you rest here in peace. We know that one hits. Might as well just keep doing it. Hey, you got the slime? Thou scares me not. Slime, have at thee. Do you want me to help you? The slime's asleep. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'd just like me to get to goo and fall asleep with my eyes wide open. Goo, I hope. I'm not a bad slime, really. I just like a midday snooze now and again. Oh, poor guy. She better not slash him. It's a mini medal. So, on your adventure, you may come across shiny trinkets known as mini medals. These can be traded for all kinds of wonderful prizes with a certain someone who is maximally mad about amassing mini medals. Okay. That's narcolepsy for you? I kid you not. I have a good example of like narcolepsy, like at least adjacent. I used to work for my father-in-law, and he has like a mild case of it. I kid you not. So we were doing work in AutoCAD, which is like a architectural software, and we're doing some like plans for not doing architect work, but like we involve like product work that involved designing and everything, and we would always make sure like it fit in space, and we used AutoCAD to do it. And one time we're going through these plans, and he was literally like actively using the mouse, like moving things around, and we're discussing it, and he fell asleep while holding the mouse. And then about 30 seconds later, so when I was like, should I just leave the office now and just go back to my desk? And then he woke back up and just carried on like nothing ever happened. Funniest shit ever. I was like, should I leave? You know, like, oh, he's no mind, he's woken up. You off now? Yeah, I'll let you leave. Okay. Have fun. Should I clap to wake him up? Exactly. Like, do I just drop something? Like will that just like make him jump? Oh, all those thoughts went through my mind, dude. All of them. Oh, that's cool. It's an ancient-looking gravestone. The inscription is faint, but Ting can just about make it out. I am Erdrick. Heed me well, bearer of my blood, heir to my destiny. If you would reach the evil island visible from Tentigel's shore, you will require the 3 sacred artifacts. Gather them, and you may yet cross to that accursed isle and destroy the source of all evil, as I too did so long ago. Before my passing, I entrusted 3 objects to 3 great sages. If the fates have been kind, their descendants guard them still. When evil rules the ill-starred isle once more. Gather the hallowed triad and strike a blow for the cause of light. No doubt, those of the line of the sages await you somewhere in this world. Seek them out. The journey before you is a perilous one indeed. To that end, let me impart to you my greatest secret. Halt! Thou shalt not claim the hero's power. 'Twill be ours and no others. At last we have found it, mighty Erdric's grave, and on it his very own words. Let us see. Oh, there's going to say something different, isn't it? Though the darkness grows strong, the light is ever stronger. Take courage in it and go forth. For this is the hero's greatest power, unwavering courage in the face of seemingly insurmountable hardship. Courage? That is all it saith? Come, there must be more. The location of a mighty sword, or the secret of a legendary magic. There is naught. Curse it all. So the ancient adage was naught but a lie. Perhaps not. After all, what enabled us to prevail thus far, if not courage? Well, courage and just a little underhandedness. Forgive us. In our desperation for the hero's power, we did not comport ourselves as we perhaps should have done. Please understand, 'tis the dire for vengeance that driveth us so. Our village was the fiends attacked, and precious little naught remaineth. Yet it is as I feared. 'Tis not the place of the likes of us to claim the might of heroes. Come, let us return home. But if the fiends are not stopped, their evil will engulf the world. Surely someone must stand against them, as mighty as Erdrick once did. I like how none of them put together that he's there. Ting looks more closely at the gravestone. Part of it is covered in moss. He brushes away the moss and finds a further inscription. Blood of my blood, child of my children, seek out the sphere of light, by whose power the darkness might be banished, and the fiends repelled. I have entrusted it to the care of King Tentijal. Join forces with whomever of his line now sits upon the throne, and see that its blessing is brought to bear. Or if it is lost, the world will be plunged into darkness once more. Treasure it, for it shall be your salvation. Okay. Hell yeah. No, like, secret thing to take me out to the top? No. What does hallucinate do to us? Oh, it just gives us a chance to miss. It's like blind. Now the question I have. Oh, so it does remain. Oh, nice. I can equip the dragon scale. Okay, so our gear change doesn't actually affect... Oh god, I'm being... Okay, does my magic possibly heal that? No, okay, it doesn't. Do I have an item for this? Magic water doesn't do that. I could, if I'm that afraid, teleport back, but we're gonna keep going for now. Because the worst case scenario here is we'll just get a couple extra levels on the way out. So, I swear I opened that chest. Ha! They've given us a Chimera Wing. Alright, they're telling us to use it. I'll take the hint. Take the hint. And then what I can do is I can go into like an inn probably and heal up. Upgrade our gear a little bit. There we go. Staying a night at the inn will fully restore your health points and mana points if you find yourself the worse for wear after a bruising battle. Oh. I got a trouble-free travel kit. Oh, was that a pre-order bonus or something? Yeah, it does. Wow. I can't imagine it makes that much difference long term. Nice, okay. An extra mana points, don't mind if I do. I think basically the equivalent of like an extra level or two. Wait a minute, what's the other one? Footwear that enhances experience with every single step. What does that mean? My luck goes from 40 to 90. Is there like a better clarification as to what that is? Right, we'll stay here. That'll cure us hopefully of our whatever we've got. Poison, hallucination thing. It did not! Bollocks! Do I want to deposit money? I don't know what I'm doing for savings, but there you go. Money in my savings account. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that was a pre-order bonus. That makes sense now. Actually, I wonder if the church can heal me of my sins. Purification. Ah, there we go. Purification heals me. Divination lets me know how much XP I need to level up. So what does Benediction do? So Benediction is for curse. There. Let's go to the shop and see if there's anything worth buying. Wait, no, wrong shop, wrong shop. I need to go to the one with the wing, because that's the armory. I feel like we've gotten better gear already, so... Yeah, I need these. I have none of them. Cool. Buy 5 of these antidotal herbs, which is what I needed. I should probably sort out mine a little bit more. And Holy Water, designed to buy me a little reprieve. Let's just buy 3. Put them in the item bag for now. Actually, let's buy 2 more. Have 5. Cool. Alright, we're in a good spot now. So I'm assuming he doesn't want us to go to the king just yet, because it's still telling us about other places in the world map to go to. So we're going to head there. Oh god, I've got to go up and around. That is not a short path. This will be a long journey, but it's one I think we can make. But looking at the map, I have to go, yeah, up here, down through there, then... Oh god! One hell of a trek. Okay. So it does the group spell. It does the spells by enemy group, so it hits all of that group. So really, use magic for the multiples. Hey, level 6. Nice. I have no idea what level the game's going to expect me to be by the end of it, though. So it's one of those things where it's like, am I gonna be happy that I'm at level 6 already? Should I be level 10? You never know with these older JRPGs. Ooh, nice crits. It's okay. The best times for me to ever do these, like, a lot of these random encounters is at the beginning of the game. I find that my patience is like an all-time high at the very beginning of any game. Even JRPGs for the random encounters. Because it's not usually something I enjoy. One thing I very much like doing with, I think, yeah, Final Fantasy VI. I played the Pixel Perfect Remaster. And I very much enjoyed the ability of double XP and then having a hotkey to turn off encounters. So like during certain segments, do all the fights, get loads of XP, then, okay, I'm ready now, turn off encounters. Right. I shouldn't get distracted, but there is something of importance over there. So let's go through. I know we're gonna have like increased. See that's look at that image, that is stunning. Didn't mean to do that. Well, we've committed now. It's okay. I'm gonna get that. Oh, goes drop the treasure chest. And we've got a file of holy water. Hell yeah. A seed of defense and a medicinal herb. I love that. I started a new series of JRPG as well this month with Trials in the Sky First Chapter Remastered. I've got to say I'm pleasantly surprised. I was between Dragon Quest and Trials, and a friend recommended Trials first. Someone else in the community played Trials in the Sky as well, and they loved it. So I hope you also really enjoy it. If I remember correctly, Trials has got like a very cel-shaded anime look for a JRPG, right? Yeah, it's like an anime in a game. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I remember it looking really good. The current like set of hardware now is getting so good now that that style works really well. Like early implementations of that art style was like a little bit washed out. I still remember playing games like that on the PS3 and by extension really like the PS2. Like you can see what they were trying and it just wasn't quite ready to push it yet hardware wise. Now hardware like does such a good job of handling those games. It's lovely. We just keep going around because I think we have less of a chance of encounters outside the forest. The irony there. But no, I'm glad you're pleasantly surprised. Whenever you beat it, let me know roughly how long it took you, because I was looking at playing them. So I agree. I feel like we're in a renaissance of remastered and remakes, and I'm loving it because a lot of these games I was not able to play them growing up. And now that I'm 35, dude, I feel that. I absolutely feel that. I didn't have the patience to play these games growing up. I really didn't. Yeah, I don't know what gaming culture is like in Mexico, but in the UK, at least amongst a lot of my friends, with the exception of a couple people, it's very much a COD and FIFA town. Like, hey, we play FIFA, we play football games, we play Call of Duty games. And then we might argue what kind of shooter game you play. You might play Medal of Honor or Battlefield, as it ended up being the more popular one. And I had like one friend who was an RPG guy, and I had one friend who was a Nintendo guy. Right? I'm still friends actually with the other two, the RPG and the Nintendo guy. But yeah, gaming culture is really weird in the UK. Which meant I'd like no friends like pointing this kind of stuff out. Yeah, no one used to play JRPGs. All my friends used to play FIFA as well, and Halo and COD, and I was one buying Final Fantasy X for the PS2. See, I didn't play my first Final Fantasy until I was 21, so 9 years ago on stream. And it was only because someone sent me a copy of the game, and they're like, I can't believe you've never played any Final Fantasy game. They sent me a copy. And since then, I've played like several Final Fantasies. Oh, nice little midway point to heal up. Or confess. Your favorite is 6? Still have my original cartridge for the SNES. Love that. Ooh, favorite Final Fantasy though. No, my favorite, honestly, Tactics might be my number one. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not including Tactics, it's between. Oh. My favorite ones are 6, 9, 12. Thing is, I have a real big soft spot for 7 because it was my first. And I really like the true turn-based nature of Final Fantasy X. Tactics is almost number one because I can't really pick a fault with it. I can't tell you what's wrong with that game because there isn't. You know what I mean? Like, how do I criticize Tactics right now? And this is why, because I want to make a video on Tactics eventually, but I have to let my opinion sit for a little bit. Because right now I can't think of anything wrong with that game. It's just great from start to finish. Love the fighting, love the music, love the story. Why is that wolf's eye hanging out? What the hell is that? Sorry, buddy. Why are you sorry? It's a monster. Well, you know, like, it's almost like when you see an animal that's unwell and you know it has to be put down. You're sorry that it's happened. What's happened to it has come to pass. You're not sorry for doing what has to be done. Who are you? The dying sun, the gloaming's glow, long lost the home I once did know. And thou art... Oh no. Has there been some fireworks, Tobias? Oh, right guys. Sorry, we have to go into... Toby really hates fireworks, so come here, buddy. Come on, then. Come on. Oh, it's okay. It's alright, mate. Oh. It's alright, guys. We need to just pause for a second. Oh, Tobias. It's okay, mate. Oh my god. Who's having fucking fireworks? It's a fucking Monday. Oh, it's okay, boy. Hey, mate, it's alright. Dude, our neighbors love... for some reason, they love to... Ah! Oh my god, he's clawing the hell out of my legs, though. Right, I got an idea, Toby. Come here, 1 second, mate. Right, I'm gonna put this blanket on my legs so that you can jump up. Go on, then. Hey, up here. Come on, then. You can jump up. Come on, up, come on, come on. Come on, then. You've got it. Come on. Look, come here. Right, look. I'll move the cable out the way. Go on. Go, turn around, and you can jump up. Go on, up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Good boy. Alright. There you go. Now you won't claw my legs. I look like I'm looking away from the camera, but I'm here, guys. I'm sorry. I have to consult Toby. Gonna play Octopath though next month. Hell yeah. The game for the holidays? Awesome. I hope you enjoy. Final Fantasy Tactics is arguably the GOAT, but it's also the only tactic. Yeah, so there are a couple more. Yeah, these dogs really don't like him. For some reason, our neighbors, we have they own a. They live up country and it's like a holiday home to them. But whenever they come down, it's often for celebrations, and they have done fireworks in the past. Assuming it's fireworks, that set him off. It's either fireworks or a storm, but he's trembling a lot, so I'm going to assume it's fireworks rather than a storm. Isn't that right, Tobias? It's okay, mate. It's alright. Fireworks should only be used on New Year's. You know, I do like looking at fireworks, but because we have so many animals here, I just don't like dealing with them. We got horses, we got sheep, we got dogs that are scared of them. It's annoying too because our other dog, Ralph, the Labrador, he's only a year and a bit now, a year and a half maybe now. Yeah, he's 18 months roughly. And he wasn't scared of fireworks or storms. And then about 3 months ago, Toby, this dog here, reacted quite badly to a storm. And Ralph has since then learned that storms are scary. We have a large Indian population in my neighborhood, so between Diwali and other holidays, we have like fireworks like 4 or 5 times a year. So we should average about twice because we got Guy Fawkes, which is about 5 days ago. Yeah, it's fireworks. I can hear him now. I just took my headphones off. I can't hear him with these things on. It's alright, mate. Come on. Right, look. Go on here. Right, Toby. I will have to, Joe, actually, just in case, I'm gonna go check on. My other boy, because he might be hiding somewhere else in the house. You need a permit here? So I don't think you need a permit if it's a private thing. So if it's just on your own land, at your own place, you're fine. Usually it's just like at most you might do like a common courtesy where you might give like your neighbors like a nudge and be like, hey, just so you know, gonna be doing some fireworks, so just be on the lookout for your animals and stuff. So all good, got to go anyway. Meeting is shit. All right, dude, have a good meeting, man. I'm back again in just a couple minutes, guys. Okay. Yeah, heads up just in case. Yeah, literally. We had one time. It was like 2 p.m. and our neighbors obviously just didn't think. They were like, oh, we didn't do this big firework the other night, so let's just set it off now at like 2 p.m. on a random ass, like say a Wednesday. It was like the day or two after like a big thing, and they just set it off, and it was like the loudest thing. I thought a tree or something had fallen on my roof. It was that loud. I had headphones on and I heard it. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was like, turned out it was our neighbors. And then my sister-in-law, she went over there and she gave him so much shit, man. They were very apologetic, so who knows? Right, be right back, guys. Be right back. There we go. Just click everything back on now before I don't. And let's just do one more thing. Okay, there we go. I accidentally clicked before, so she asked if we were a fan of their work. Thou hast pursued me all the way here. Thou art a tenacious indeed. And a plainly fellow obsessed. I'm, of course, Zalen, descendant of Galen, he of the golden voice, the storied bard of legend. But I mean not to rest on the laurels of mine ancestor, virtuoso though he was. I mean to strike it out on my own, to seek out a new veins of song, as yet unmined. Though the climb I face is an uphill one, 'tis said that all Elfgard did shed a tear at the beauty of my forebear's fabled voice. Can such tales truly be based in fact? Perhaps. Can such feats be bettered? Only time will tell. Alas, I find myself somewhat uninspired of late. Though I once revelled in rebellion, in subverting that for which Galen was so well loved, I tread that path no longer. I seek inspiration, instead, in the opposite, in following his footsteps, and those of mighty Erdrick, with whom he was so famously firm friends. And in the course of said following, I have heard quite the rumour. Well, what a chance that was. It seemeth that there is a place somewhere in Elfgard, deeply connected to the hero of old, inextricably and deeply tied to Erdrick's legend. And so I journey in search of it. Alas, I'm no closer to finding it than I was when I first set out. That thou art come here to this place doth surely signify that thou art a man well-travelled, good ting. Shouldst thou happen across such a place on thy travels, pray inform me of it. My wanderings, too, take me hither and yon. Our path will surely cross again. Until then, friend, adieu. What a cool little place, though. The music feels very somber. Is that because it's a ruins? Like a... Hey, there's a cats here. Oh, this is the ruins those people were talking about. Yeah, these are the same ruins that we had learned of from the people. Okay, cool. So we met the bard, who must be a companion down the line. We'll bump into them again. They'll be like, oh, there's no chance. There's no way that fate would have us meet twice and not instill a need, a will to follow each other into battle. Right? The kind of vibe. That jiggly mushroom. Oh my god. What are the chances? Hey, level 8. Lovely. And he dropped a treasure chest. Dazzle me not. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry, Toby. You okay, mate? Also, it turns out not a storm, guys. Not a storm. It was in fact a it was like a big jet that flew over and is flying around. Some of the airports in the southwest are used as like training areas. Which explains why we heard it for a sustained period of time, so that's what freaked him out. Oh, a little camp. Nice.
Be gone!
Now, Squid, what have you been playing, my dude? Or is it all systems go now, preparing for the little one? Oh.
I know not who thou art, but I beg of thee, send word to Tantagel. The detachment dispatched in search of Princess Gwaelin is no more, but she was seen. The fiends did spirit her away across the swampland south of Kol. I fear I can endure no longer.
Can we heal him? No.
We meet again, friend.
Well
But
met.
what is this? This man is a soldier of Tantagel.
Tantagel.
He hath breathed his last. His wounds are truly terrible to behold.
Is this thy doing?
I mean, obviously not.
A message, thou sayest? The princess was taken across the swampland south of Kol.
I'm loving that it says voice. Yeah, you feel a lot more immersed.
We
Same.
must go after her with all haste. Come! What are we waiting for?
But the party sent in search of the princess was comprised of our finest soldiers. Surely we will simply meet the same fate.
If thou art afraid, then away with thee homeward, coward. I will go to the princess's rescue, though I go entirely alone.
We cannot allow our comrades' deaths to have been in vain. We shall make for the swampland.
You will remain here and see that this man is granted the burial he deserveth. Hie you thence to the castle and report on all that hath occurred here.
Oh, do we have companions?
Friend, I would ask a boon of thee also. News of these events will only stir discord among the people. I prithee, keep thy counsel. I understand that His Majesty had tasked thee with learning more of the hero of legend. I wish thee luck in thy quest. Now, I...
Oh,
Captain! Canst thou continue?
that's a sign.
Do not fret on my account. We have work to do. Come.
No one just has a light cough in games, all right? that's something. Oh, I love that. Look at that thing. Shrek is in that swamp. What are you doing in my swamp? Fiona! Oh, I'll stop. I'll stop. Yeah, I don't want to spoil any games, but there was one game where I ignored the coughing of a certain protagonist, and I was like, oh no. The writing was on the walls since like chapter fucking 4? What? The coal and the shrine of rain. Oh, there we go. We need to go to that shrine. Oh, don't cause me to hallucinate, you bastard. Okay, so poison lasts throughout, but the other one doesn't. Okay. Right, so that's the shrine. And then I'm assuming we'll go to the shrine, then maybe we'll come back and go via the swamp. Or maybe they'll tell us to do that when we go up here, so... Right, cut left now. What the hell are these? Not a large... Oh, not... Okay, that... They healed up immediately. Let's try something different. Let's... Okay, I couldn't sleep them. Oh no, no. Okay, I slept one. No! Come on. Come on, hit some of these. Magic did nothing, but I'm gonna have to flee because I'm just not. I'm not doing good against these guys. Yeah, I thought fire would work too. There we go. Oh, that's cool. There's some short commands. Hell yeah. Nice. Love that. Absolutely love that. Okay, you've got the gentle swaying of the trees. You can see the skybox leaving shadows on the ground, affecting the character as well. Sorry guys, I'm just in awe of how this art style actually looks. I've never actually played a HD-2D game before. I've seen trailers of them, but I've never actually got to play one myself. This is really cool. Ah, okay, so zap is singular target. Don't call for aid, don't call for aid. Ting, have you played Star Ocean Second Story? I do own a Star Ocean game. I think. I haven't played them. Should I? If they said Cardi B, yeah, I imagine. I don't know what song she's done though, so I can't pretend to know. I know who she is. I don't know what she's done. Nice. If we level up, I think it'll bring our mana points back as well, which would be nice. It's the only Star Ocean I've played, and I've loved it as well. Highly recommend it. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Oh, we got our mana points back. Nice.
Let the fire consume me!
Oh, look at that. All of Isengard is empty. Oh, cutscene time? Be gone from here. I would speak with no one. Oh, it's an old man, you see. They've taken the hobbits to Isengard. Anytime I open double doors, I just think of Aragorn. I can't help it. I'm only human. King of Tantagelli told you of this place? Thy name is Ting. I see. Sorry, all my old men just go straight to Master Roshi. I can't help it. I cannot very well refuse thee. Royal line of that nation, number amongst our closest allies, along with Bulma. Preservation of the legacy of the hero of legend. It is we sages' duty to test those who would take on the hero's mantle, and should they prove themselves worthy, pass on to them these treasures. Unto the one who returneth to us the Lyre of Ire. Lyre of Ire. A treasure logs is lost. Shall I bestow the Staff of Rain? Thus was it decided, and thus shall it be. Should that day ever come, alas, I doubt that it ever will. We need the staff, don't we? Why, thou askest? The forces of darkness have taken possession of the sphere of light. And as legends have it, mighty Erdrick could not have laid low the great evil without the sphere's aid. If the fiends now possess it, there's little hope for any of us. And I cannot very well allow thee to go forth knowing full well that thou standest not the faintest of chances, and shall surely be defeated. But we'll try it anyway. Well, the rain doth fall. Soon enough the sun too shall fade. Though, must needs abide here. With this with me this night. Hey, Cap, how you doing, buddy?
Hear me.
Ooh.
Can you hear me?
Can.
You must meet with Rubis. With her protection,
I didn't mean that.
you might stand against the darkness. Seek out a means of summoning her. Of bringing her back to us. The fairies will. Able to help you. As well of Tantaja. Must find them.
And I've played HD-2D game. Ting, I can recommend Octopath Traveler. It's real good, and the third coming out soon. Yeah, I want to. So if you want to give it a go, I want to give maybe that one a go, and then maybe very different, but same developer, Square Enix. I want to try out the Legend of Elliot, or is it the Adventure of Elliot, whatever it's called? Like a HD-2D, but also like an action RPG. It looks like what if Square made their own Zelda kind of vibe. Thou sayest a voice spake unto thee in thy dreams, and it bade you summon Lady Rubis. Knowest thee of her? What manner of being she is? No. She is mother to the realm of Alefkard. Did raise up each mountain and give form. Every leaf and stone. So they have to speak with God, essentially? Or gods. This place in which thou standest is a place wherein the fairies did offer up their worship unto her. Long ago, the mighty Erdrick did stand atop this tower. They did receive her blessing. Thence did the hero of legend go forth and vanquish the great evil. Alas, in times the fairies did dwindle and fade. The means of summoning the Lady Rubis was lost to us. You've played the demo? You think they're cooking with Elliot? I will love it when it comes out. Hell yeah, okay, cool. His voice is great, isn't it? Right? It's fantastic. It was like I started as Master Roshi and then I lost the effort. And then maintained it. No comment. Goo goo gaga. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a professional voice actor. And if I were, I'd just use my regular voice. Because I'd be like that guy, you know what I mean? You know, like when you hear him in a game, you're like, he's doing his voice. He's just doing his own voice. No one would hire that. Plenty of people hire that. But again, I'm not trying to be one. Buffett. Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? The last, 3 weeks. Chill out. For should our aid be thine, thou might yet stand against the evil that threateneth us, even though it wieldeth a sphere of light. Ting, I would have thee, prove to me thy strength. Summon Lady Rubis, and I shall recognize thee as a true hero. Then and only then shall the staff of rain be thine. You mean like Jacksepticeye and Moist Critical? Yeah, because they were in Dispatch, right? You could use a zoom spell or the Chimera Wing to return to any town, castles, or dungeons you've been to before. Now, these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up into the air, but feel free to use them indoors by all means. You fly right through any bothersome ceilings that would have ordinarily got in your way. Magic. I love that. I love that. That's for the people that are like, actually... Yeah, pipe down. No one cares. The bed woke up on the wrong side of me is how I see it. But it makes you feel better at night, buddy. That's all I'm saying. I don't go into full voice act because I stream for like 20 hours a week. And I can't. Pretty the greater reason. Yeah, they're both in a few games now, and it's mostly just them talking. Well, like, very similar to that was, back in the day, was like Nolan North, for example. Like, Nolan North often played the same role. Whether or not, probably much more capable of beyond that, but often played the same role. Who was one... I'm trying to think, there was a few, like... See, I would have said originally Troy Baker, but Troy Baker did... a few, like... Oh, that really messed up character in Last of Us 1. The guy that was like the cannibal. And then obviously he played Indiana Jones in the latest game. He did an amazing impression of Harrison Ford. Like, it was insane. Am I being told to head back now? I am. Okay. See, it depends. When you bring on all these people, sometimes the voices are they keep the same voice because they might be like brought in as more like star power as well. Sometimes you want people to like keep their like recognizable voice, if that makes sense. And I feel like, especially Jacksepticeye and Moist Critical, they both have very recognizable voices. So it might be like, hey, just do your regular voice, and then if we need you to act upon that, then we'll add that to it. And then it's when people buy that game, they go, oh look, it's Jack's character, or oh look, it's Moist Critical's character. But you met him. You got him to sign your Last of Us 1 copy. Hell yeah, he did a great job in that. He really did. Oh wait, I'm wrong. In the TV show, he was the messed up character, wasn't he? In the game, he was freaking Joel. Sorry. I flipped them round. I mistaken the TV show for the film. No, sorry, for the game. I did like though how both the original voice actors got a role in the TV show though. That was really cool. Like the voice actress or actor, sorry, for Ellie. Played Ellie's mum in a flashback, and then obviously no, I'm thinking of Troy Baker. Wait, who did Troy Baker? Who was Nolan North in Last of Us? Oh, no, he did play the fucked up guy. I was right, but wrong at the same time. Oh, you silly bastard. Sorry. Oh, he won Best Performance on A Thief's End. Oh, fuck yeah. So I'm looking through his roles now. Last of Us. So I got there eventually. Yeah, Nolan was David, yeah. And then did Troy play Nolan's role in the TV show? Ting, thou art returned to us, and what hast thou learned? Thou wishes to know if the rumors are true, if the sphere of light, which Erdrick himself did gift unto us, hath been stolen. What arrogant nonsense is this? Whence did such groundless tittle-tattle originate? Please, good Chancellor, our friend here hath clearly done as he promised he would, and sought out knowledge of mighty Erdrick. The least we might do is share the truth in return. Very well. Far be it from me to contradict thee, Majesty. The rumors are indeed true. The forces of evil have taken possession of the sphere that it was our sacred duty to protect. And thus have fiends proliferated and poisoned swampland, and more besides. What of the princess, thou askest? So thou didst meet with the party sent to retrieve her, and perhaps it is best that I tell all from the beginning. My beloved daughter is blessed with a great power. She is able to hear the voice of Almighty Rubis. And so it came to pass that several months since... Aha! Flashback. Nice. She did receive a warning from the spirit of the land herself.
Gwaelin, Princess of Tantagel, it is to you, and only you, that I might speak. I am Rubis, mother to the land of Alefgard, and I hereby entrust to you a message, a foretelling of how this world might be saved. Listen well. A great darkness threatens Alefgard. Take the sphere of light in hand and seek out a place of safety. In time, one will come to you, a youth who bears the blood of Erdrick.
Aha!
Hero among heroes.
That's us.
Impart to him this message that I entrust to you. Guide him on his quest. Bid him go.
Wait, did someone else come here claiming to be of the hero's lineage? It was just at the time that the fiends had begun to appear and seemed certain to greatly trouble the land. And thus, I chose to trust in the word of Almighty Rubis, and did instruct Gwaelin to reveal the message with which she had been entrusted to none but the hero himself. Then I did dispatch her, along with a troop of my best soldiers, to the Shrine of Rain. I'd hoped that the sooner I sent her away, the safer she might be. Alas.
Princess, we have come far and fast. Perhaps it would be better if we rested.
We need not do so for my sake. Come, let us continue onward.
What is this power I sense?
Ooh. Who are you?
Thou bearest the sphere of light, dost thou not? Princess Gwaelin of Tantagel?
Fiends! Protect the princess!
You know how that's gonna go.
am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings.
King of Kings? Thou art naught but a monster!
Know this, fair princess. The monster thou seest before thee is the true ruler of this world. All others are naught but pretenders. The sphere thou carriest is mine by right, and thou wilt return it to me.
'Tis the birthright of he who beareth the blood of heroes, and I shall relinquish it to no other.
Fair play.
So Rubus watcheth over thee. Then let us see whose power is the greater. Victory is mine. Perhaps thou might consider joining me. 'Twill be a sight worth seeing, I assure thee.
I have a feeling this is going to be not voluntary.
Never! A hero shall soon come, just as Lady Rubus foretold. The darkness thou servest shall not be suffered to thrive. He who is blessed with the power of the light shall see to that!
A hero. Let him come. Let them all come. All shall suffer the same fate at my hand.
I really like the music in this game. When I played Dragon Quest 11,
Might I suggest we take the princess, willingly or no? There is still much we might learn from her.
some of the music didn't always feel like it fit the context it was being used in 11. And this one has been much closer, I would say.
Those of your accursed ilk are ever presumptuous. Very well. Do as thou wilt. I have what I came for. Come, we return to the castle.
Back, fiend! Away with thee!
Princess!
Good night, Nazo. Have a good one, buddy. And welcome back, dude. Welcome back. And so, just as thou didst learn on thy travels, the sphere of light was taken from us and my beloved daughter also. We have, of course, expended every possible effort in our attempts to regain both, but we are unable to even approach the accursed isle upon which the fiends dwell. And though we did send a party of our finest soldiers to seek the princess all across the realm, months have passed, and still they have found naught. Majesty, please, I beg of thee, do not give up hope. Fool, who art thou to speak of hope? Do not dream every night of my darling daughter's safe return. But these are the dreams of a father, not of a king. As a king, I must think of my realm and of my world. And if manpower is to be expended, it must needs be expended on assailing that dread isle, and returning the Spirit of Light to its rightful possessor. King, I fear must yet ask more of thee. Would thou come to our aid of our cause once more? Obviously. We are a hero. Full glad am I to hear it. I am ever in thy debt, good sir. Then I bid thee follow in Erdric's footsteps once more. Legends tell that the hero of old did travel without hindrance throughout this world by the means of 3 keys. I would have thee gather them. One of these, the Thief's Key, hath been discovered in town of Gellenholm. Hide thee there and seek it out. Until we meet again, brave Ting, may good fortune go with thee. Hell yeah! I think we're at a good point to save the game because we've. I think if we go any further, I'm going to have to like relearn some certain details. So we're going to end the stream a tiny bit early today, if that is okay with all of you. So let's go to the church. Let's go to the confessional and plead for forgiveness, so we can save the game. I've learned this now, like, whenever you get to like a certain point in RPG, like, unless you know you could be around for like a little bit longer, because know me, right, I like progress half of this, save it somewhere like really weird in the middle of progress, and then I'll be like, what am I doing again? What am I doing? I've kind of forgotten. But we'll be back playing this game again tomorrow. So I hope you guys all stick around. We got to play a good it actually tell me here, to be fair, how long do we play in the end? Just over 2 hours? Yeah, about 2 hours. That's pretty good. The deeds have been recorded. There we go. Alright, so without further ado, Hoyos, thank you so much for the brand new sub today, buddy. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Unseen Squid, for the 8-year resub. 96 months. Oh my god. Thank you, Ian, for 66. And thank you, last and by no means least, Philip, with the 5-year resub. Wow, what a day that was, hey? Jesus. Thank you all so much. I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow. And until then, bye-bye. My mortar shoot for you? Perfect. Oh, what good music this is. See you, buddy. Oh, good music on.